Welcome to the Carpenter Shop. If I were to say to you, quick, name 5 influential Christians in your life, what would you come up with? Now, I hear you talking back to me, but I really can't hear you because, well, obviously you're not in the room with me. But hopefully, there are some people that come to mind. Those are important people in your world. Those are people whose lives have impacted you and they've made a difference. In Acts chapter 17, verse 6, this is the way that they talked about the early Christian church. Those who have turned the world upside down have now come here too. When you think about it, we are here to dent the universe. We're here to touch and change the world with the love of Christ. And those are phrases that I use a lot. And people that are used to hearing me teach hear me say those phrases almost on a weekly basis. And I do that so we never forget what it is we're supposed to do. But when Jesus moves into your life, he begins to change you. Jesus is the biggest world changer in all of history. He changed everything about history. And in his story becomes my story and your story. And as a result, we become people who are able to grow and benefit from the influence that others have and they pour into us. And then we become the kind of people that pour our lives into others. And so again, I ask you the question, who are the 5 most influential people who have poured their life into you and made you a better follower of Christ? And once you have that answer, then ask yourself this question, who are you pouring your life into in order to encourage, help, and motivate them to be better followers? We get and we give. It's a part of that cycle of life that God gives us. It's part of what he has done for us and he expects us to do for others. And so in your world, be the kind of person that turns the world upside down and do so by sharing and pouring your life into others. And when you do that, you'll be honoring him and you're going to discover that as you're doing that, you're growing in leaps and bounds because you take that responsibility so seriously. And the more that you give, it seems like the more that you get back. Only God can make it work that way. But that's God's economy. That's the way God structured it. He just calls you and I to be obedient and live our lives in that. And so I look forward to joining you next time here in the Carpenter Shop.